Today I want to show you how to combine expressions in Adobe After Effects to keep an object's relative position anchored to the end of the line. Mapping an object to a line can be a great way to visually tell your story, especially when it comes to infographics or traveling. So anyway, let's get into it. Here inside After Effects, I created a 1920 by 1888 Full HD comp called Line Tutorial, and 5 seconds is fine. And the first thing I'm gonna do is create a line. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to grab the pen tool, or you could click G and grab a line and make it any shape that you would like. What I like to do to demonstrate this is I'll give the line a little curve. So all you have to do there is just hold down Alt while clicking on the end of a point. Of course, if you hold Alt and click fill, you'll make it so that there's no fill, it's just a line. And increase the stroke to whatever you would like to increase it. I'll keep the line yellow, no big deal. What I like to do actually with lines is I think that butt caps, or round caps, round joints look a lot better. And of course, we're gonna need a trim path portion to this. So while you're in shape layer 1, you are going to create a trim path. So you click add, trim paths, and now you can go from point A to point B essentially. So I'm gonna go to 2 seconds, and it's not bad, but we can always do easy easing. So if you hit F9, that makes easy easing, and to give it a little bit more of an ease in, if you go to the graph editor, you just click this icon here. You can sort of give it a little bit of a easing into, which I always think is pretty nice. I'm gonna keep it at 2 seconds just so it just kind of restarts for me. So now that I have the line, I'm gonna create the arrowhead. So what I'm gonna do, what I like to do is I actually like to take the pen tool without anything selected and draw 3 points, make the triangle shape as best as you can. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just for a tutorial. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put the anchor point towards the end. So what you can do to center your anchor point is you can hold Control Alt Home, and that will cause the anchor point to be in the center. But actually, if you click the pan behind tool, or you could click Y, and then you could drag the anchor point right here to this dot here, kind of center it up. I'm going to rename these. I'm going to rename this arrowhead, and I'm going to rename the other layer line. So now that I have the line and the arrowhead, what I'm going to need to do is use some expressions. I'll have these within the description of the video, or I'll pin a comment. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to the arrowhead, you hit P for position, or you can scroll to it, but I like to isolate things. You're going to hold Alt, click the stopwatch, get that out of there, and then you're going to replace the text. This is transform dot position with the text right here. And I could go over this if you like, but this is the text right here. It essentially maps the arrowhead to the end of the trim path. And I'll provide this in the description again. But that's not good enough, because you're not going to want to rotate the arrow with the line. It's just annoying, especially if your line isn't this simple. If you want to create like a windy thing where you want the arrowhead to be at the end at all times. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do that. You have to hit G, hit the end, so you don't create a new line. Probably good enough. It gets the point across, I guess. And you could always hold Alt, and then you could give this a little bit of a curve, and that might be kind of nice. Fix this up. It's bothering me. But yeah, this is just for demonstration purposes. So to get the arrow to for the rotation to always match, you're gonna have to include this expression, which I will also link in the video. But Again, I'll link this code in the video for you. You might have to play around with it depending on what your layer name is. Like my layer name is line, but you might have called it something completely different. You might have even left it as shape layer 1, but I would go ahead and change that. But yeah, so that's really about it. There's not really, you know, much to it. So thank you for watching my tutorial. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like the video. I'll be posting more in the future, and thank you.